Buenos días, coño. Buenas tardes, coño. Buenas noches, coño. Doesn't matter what time you listening to it. It's your boy, Don Saźon, back with another episode of the beautiful, the stunning, the two-time great podcast, the Medium Rare Podcast, with my illustrious co-host.
You know, it's your boy LastNameBall, repping Triggerdale, always land of the free, home of the brave, diversified revenue streams. We're on the path toward financial fortitude.
And you know it's only right that I let y'all know that I hail from the Palace of Royalty, the Bridges of the Kings. And that's Kingsbridge, of course. You know your boy, Oscar de Saźon. Gotta give you all the sauce.
And follow us. Instagram, Twitter, at LastNameBall, at Don Saźon, at the Medium Rare Podcast. And we on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. Subscribe, like, comment, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Y'all don't got no more excuses. It's over for I'm tired of people telling me, I don't got iTunes, I don't got Spotify, my mom ain't pay my internet bill. I don't know what I could do. It's game time, bro. Facts. We got the YouTube on deck, so yeah.
If you want, you stand outside the library so you can steal the Wi-Fi, but you don't look like a nerd.
Not even. They got the Wi-Fi on the street corners.
Oh, that is facts.
The phone booth.
Facts. If the local homeless man can listen to the podcast, so can you.
That's a big fact.
So no more excuses.
We gotta get like a street team like the Locks used to have.
we gotta have our faces on T-shirts.
That's a fact. We gotta get stickers and shit. And
they're not even gonna be handing out anything. They're just gonna be grabbing people's phones and putting our podcast on there. Give me your phone.
Just bumming people with our podcast. Now that's lit though. If we give like shirts to like homeless people, that's a good marketing tool.
I think we should put our podcast on CDs and then just post up and then sign it for people and make them pay us money. I think that's the next move.
But what it really would be, it won't even be our podcast. It'll be Deezus and Mero.
Nah.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Nah, bro, that shit. Honestly, I don't even know what it would be. It'd probably be our podcast in reverse. That should be some secret code. That'd say some secret code. Some Missy Elliott shit.
So to give y'all you see, did you ever fast forward that and found out what she was saying?
Nah, if you rewind it, it's put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
That's what she said?
That's what she says. It's just that, rewind it.
Wow, that's trash.
Yeah. I forgot. I think I did it with like the snap filter where you could reverse shit, and I just recorded it and then I played it back, and yeah, it's legit.
That's very disappointing.
Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
That's dumb trash. Anyway, the whole sign the CD thing. If most of you are very young and probably don't go downtown or get out your hood, but people downtown, there's a select few of people who are giving out or just handing out CDs. You'll find them 34th Street, Howard Square.
Everybody who's listening to this podcast knows exactly what the fuck is that when we talk about that.
But some people, they scared of shit like that. They see hood people downtown, they walk the other way. So you gotta get that demographic too. The pussy. Let me not say pussy because women feel
wow.
Wow. Women be wilding
Now we just lost 5 subscribers.
How?
Thanks to you because you calling our listeners pussy.
There's a fact. There's some people who are pussy.
Yeah.
There's people I'm pussy. It's fine. And listen, the word pussy, don't take it as anything demeaning. I've been slapped on the wrist a bunch of times by women talking about, pussy is very powerful. I understand that, but niggas is pussy. Period. Anyway, back to the money.
It's a figure of speech.
Exactly. You feel me? It's not that deep. Pussy ain't that deep, so why you taking this deep? Anyway, so they will hand out these CDs, and if you actually took one of the CDs, it still goes on. But if you take one of these CDs, they say, let me sign it for you. And
What's your name? What's your name?
Yo, what's your name? And they do this to tourists because tourists get caught all the time.
Lovely. I feel so bad.
But the tourists, it's pussy. Because they basically just intimidate them into giving them money. They say, yo, I signed it for you. I can't take that back. You need to give me some money.
Fam, this CD cost you 25 cents. You got Spotify, you got, SoundCloud, you got, Bandcamp.
You got a flash drive?
Facts, that too.
Give me a flash drive at least. I'll take. That's very dangerous because that's
Yeah, facts. You gotta
That could be a
download
virus.
some malware into your computer.
And then
yo.
you finish. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, that's what we're talking about there. So if you haven't seen it, you could go to 42nd Street. You could go to 34th Street. Where they at? Like they probably on 72nd too.
They in Soho heavy. They on Broadway.
There's a cat in Soho that he's been selling airheads for mad long. You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Some black cat, he sells airheads 25. No, I'm lying, $1. And then he gives them out. He does the same concept with the CDs. He gives them out, and then if you take one, he's like, "Yo, let me get $1."
Have I ever told you the story that I had one of those dudes like threaten to take my life?
Because you told him no. Yes, you said that in the previous episode.
All right, cool.
I think you already told that story.
Just
like
wanted to
you like
make
say.
sure, yo. Just wanted to make sure.
I think that was episode 15.
Run it back.
So back to the money. So the guy in Soho, that's what he does. He does it with airheads, and you know what? This is what I'm gonna say. He's the same person. You ever seen that stupid ass bus that has like the weed lollipops?
Yeah.
He's in that bus a lot too.
He's inside the bus?
He's inside the bus. So while he sells airheads on foot and then gets in that bus, and I've seen that bus parked around a lot.
Yo, do you know anyone who's ever had one of those lollipops?
Never.
Never, yo.
How do they pay for gas? What do they do?
Yo.
How don't they get arrested?
I don't know what's happening there, but
Like this is a big, obnoxious, like trailer kind of
they have
bus.
multiple. It's like a food truck, but it's just covered in weed leaves and
lollipops.
And they sell
For $10.
That's how much. Yo, I didn't even inquire.
That's a dime, bro.
I didn't even inquire.
Bro, I was like, because I looked at it, I'm like, yo, this is like a setup. Like, this is the feds in there. And I'm like, yo, what is this? Oh, it's weed lollipops. It'll get you smacked, but it's candy. And I'm like, how much? $10. Bro, that's a dime. I can instantly get super high twice off of that.
You said twice.
Twice. If you roll your J's the right way, you could get smacked off for one dime twice. Are you facing it?
If you got the heavy dime.
Nah.
No one even I don't even know anyone who deals in dimes anymore.
I know a couple, and you know where they. First of all, listen.
Slow money better than no money. I'll tell you that.
I'll never forget.
I'll tell you that, bro. Slow money better than no money.
When I found out how much hustlers that Brooklyn cats are. This man, we was playing football, and then he's like, "Yo, I got sour. And I'm like, "Oh, word?" He's like, "Yeah, I got nicks and all that." I'm like, "How do you have nicks or sour? Like, they struggling in your projects that much?" But then homie from Dykeman Projects told me the same thing, that they got nicks of exotics. So it's like, damn, bro, is that serious? Like, come on, dog. You can't pony up $10?
Yeah, that's no. That's a no from me, dog. In the words of the great Randy Jackson.
Bro, how you really serious that, yo, let me get a nick of sour?
So that's a no from me. Yo, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yo, like, that's not... You gotta pay a delivery fee for that, yo.
Nah, you gotta come to me no matter where I'm at.
You gotta pay a delivery fee. That's...
If you buying a nick of sour, like, come on. You got a problem, bro.
What are you doing with a nick?
You got a problem, bro. If that's really what you doing, a nick of sour, I'ma holler at you. For real, for real.
Yeah, what? I haven't heard anybody dealing nicks since like 08.
Brooklyn, man. But that's because, like, people now are bougie. Everybody gets a little bit of money, and now, it's apes and up. It's apes and up. But it's apes of garbage.
That's
so,
facts.
I don't know what to tell y'all, but y'all need to get off your high horse.
Everybody got they plug, yo. It's not hard.
I mean, marijuana is such a widespread thing now. Like, you seen that thing where the guy who used to own La Marina is trying to, because he's like, he does mad things in the city. Apparently, he's like the head of the TLC, and he's working for the bodega owners, trying to get them permission to, when weed is legalized, for bodegas to sell it.
No.
Why not?
No. Like,
did we have this conversation before?
No, never.
Good. Let's have it.
No.
Why not?
No.
But explain to me why not.
I don't. Why not? I mean, I personally have nothing against it. I just think it sounds dumb.
How does it put? Why? What about it sounds dumb?
Because there's certain delis where I won't trust something off the grill. How am I supposed to, what am I getting, the pre-roll?
It's regulated though. It's legalized marijuana.
Yeah, I'm not. Legalization doesn't bother me,
What I'm saying is that.
But I think that if you allow the government to put forth mass production of marijuana products, they're gonna start tampering with what is actually in that stuff.
But you don't know if the drug dealers now do that.
I mean, you're right. I don't see the entire process from seed to stem to flower, but
My whole thing is that Bodegas sell everything that is harmful to you. They sell alcohol in the form of beer and wine at some bodegas. They sell cigarettes, which are the worst thing, and they sell a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
And some bodegas even sell individual ones.
But cigarettes are disgusting. They have a bunch of harmful chemicals. Beer is pretty straightforward, yo.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that most people are making a hoopla about it because they're saying, "Oh, it's not a good look."
Well, what I'm
little
saying,
kids going to bodegas.
What I'm saying is not necessarily that like I'm not against bodegas being able to do it. I'm afraid of what the government is going to be able to do now that you have all these little little mini dispensary options in local hoods. It's going to be, you're going to have to mass produce shit. And that's when corners get cut and quality gets sacrificed and, things get added in to promote, the commercialization of the product. That's all I'm saying. Like if it is how it is now, like now is good because you don't have the government really stepping in to invest in marijuana farms. Like a lot of them are, private equity. Mm-hmm. So as soon as you have, government kind of jump in there and start poking around and saying, oh, FDA says that you need this in order for this to be legal, this chemical to be used in order for this to be legal because,
this is what I'll tell you.
That shit just gets tricky.
Cigarettes are massively produced and the quality is the same.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
That's not the point that I'm making.
I don't smoke weed either.
Neither do I. Like, I'm just knowledgeable in the streets and things like this, so that's why I'm saying that. But I don't think, like, people have told me, oh, it's a bad look because the little kids going to bodegas. Nigga, they going to the bodegas now and they see people buying mass cigarettes and all this extra stuff, like, and Dutches and backwoods.
Yeah.
Smoking backwoods is not good for you. For as much as y'all like to think that is cool and, oh, backwoods.
It's tobacco just like the rest of that shit.
And it's terrible. Like, y'all smoke. Like, I'm going to tell y'all this, bro. All of y'all who doing all this smoking right now, oh, I smoke weed because it's clean. The backwood ain't clean. All right? The Fanta, that's still harmful to you.
I definitely got the homie that will boil their Fanta. That will boil their Fronto and they'll boil their backwoods.
I know.
And like put it in the it's a process.
And hang them and like it's laundry.
Yeah, bro. Facts.
I have people like that, but at the end of the day, you could do that, but it still has some harm in it. Like y'all making it seem like
can't one of those people just be able to pull up to like the local cigar wrapping spot and be like, yo, let me get some leaf?
Yeah, but people don't do that. First of all, most people don't even know where there are cigar wrapping places. Like,
bro, you got all these little cigar spots all over here.
Cuba.
All the little hand roll joints.
And
they got them on Arthur Ave too.
Arthur Ave, I remember I did a suspect mission over there, and it was just funny. Shout out my man George.
Nah, I got some fire sandwich from what was it? Casa de Mozzarella.
That sounds heat.
That shit was fuego.
Nah, and there's some others like mangi pasta or some shit. That shit is fuego too. They have really good Italian food. I mean, what do you expect?
We need to go over there.
I'm down. I've been there. I once in a while I'll jump over there.
Add that to the list, bro. We got to do that. But anyway, finishing up with the point with the whole bodega thing, like,
bodega.
Don't give me the shit about kids and all, because like they already go there and they see all this, for lack of a better term, all this fuckery going on. So I don't think weed is gonna do that drastic of a change. Like, Bodega's gonna be a bodega. They're just gonna be able to make more money. Like, stop hating. New York City,
Yeah.
De Blasio.
Yeah, De Blasio's. Well, De Blasio hasn't been all bad, but that's
Are
a
you
whole nother
retracting
story.
your statement?
No, I still fuck Bill De Blasio, but
Okay.
he hasn't been awful. He's his stance on certain things. You know, I agree with him on, but I just don't agree with the execution.
Man, I don't respect any of the New York politicians because they don't focus on education. They talk all this shit about our future and our kids and all this, but the education
But here's the thing, yo.
system
Like
sucks.
we were under Bloomberg for so long, and he like kept extending his term on some like
I'm telling
He
you,
has
Bloomberg is Wilson Fisk.
he has kept extending his term, yo, and everyone's like, yeah,
Bro, there's people with
Bloomberg.
with M16s in front of his building all the time. Why?
Private security.
Yeah, you don't want Spider-Man pulling up and messing up his plans.
Private security, yo.
He's shaky, bro. I'm telling
Daredevil
you.
gonna pull up.
Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, bro. Bloomberg is the most powerful man in New York City. That's a big fact.
Yeah, he's one of them. He's definitely one of them, yeah.
Bro, to do anything, you have to go through Bloomberg. He owns one of the largest news publications in New York City.
He's the Dawn.
Yeah, he's the Corleone. Yeah, for real. But nah, bro, like, all these New York politicians, like, I don't bang with none of them because they don't value education. The school system here sucks. The curriculum here sucks. Like, it doesn't prepare you for life. The curriculum is garbage. And it's just like, until someone takes that seriously and allocates more of the budget towards that and actually fixing the damn roads and all these potholes, then we might be able to do something. Okay? Y'all was about to get a whole bunch of bread.
Like, New York, like, city is, as, like, structurally, is fucked.
What do you mean?
Like, the transit system, how people get around, completely fucked.
Why is it fucked?
All right, you ever been on the FDR? Mm-hmm. What room do they have to build wider lanes?
Going to the water.
They can't.
Why?
They can't, yo. You can't build that shit. You
Yes,
know
you
how
can.
you know how massive of a project that's gonna be? You know how they would
They
have,
build bridges all the time.
bro, that shit would be insanely expensive. Nobody would support it. They would not ever be able to pass that shit. Ever.
Why though? If people are bitching about the FDR and they're like, "Yo, this is gonna fix it," why won't they support it?
Same thing with the West Side Highway. They can't build out anymore. It's confined to that. So
They
unless
can
they
build out.
unless they build up and above, and they can't even do that because you have to shut down the highway beneath you in order to build up and above. I don't know. Hopefully the structural engineers figure that shit out, but like that's just one problem, right? And then but the bridges and tunnels, like they're all crumbling, yo. Maintenance on those is terrible.
Maintenance on everything in New York is terrible.
Yeah.
Just look at the
It's
MTA.
it's breaking down faster than we have people to fix it.
Listen, I don't understand. Like, look, all this gentrification is happening. That train station, the D train station, 125th, disgusting. 34th, disgusting. And it's like, yo, bro, people ride these trains every day. Y'all head cracking for the fares. Why don't you like make them look nice? It's not that serious, bro. Like, just make them look nice. How does the Fordham train station not look nice? Like, you should have character in every single train station.
Yeah, but they try to do that shit and people just deface it though. So it's like there isn't really any respect because it's like, you know, shit will look nice for maybe a month, not even that. And you know, before people start pulling up and throwing tags on shit. So it's like, you know, can't give anybody nice things in New York City.
No, I mean you can, cause like, all right, I'm gonna give you an example. On Burnside, well, Tremont, on the D train, they have like a little mural poster of BCC,
Yeah,
but it's on the wall of the tracks.
yeah.
I mean, you could tag it up if you tried hard. Like, if you on your 90s shit, you could do it. But they haven't done it, and it's been like a year and a half.
Oh,
That's on Tremont, dog. Like,
yeah. I hope they don't, man. That's the corny shit, yo. Because it's like, even yo. So remember when they first painted that the 191 corridor?
yeah,
You walked through that shit recently?
I haven't been.
That shit is Tag City.
Word.
That shit is Tag City. Everything fucking defaced. And it's like, I'm not even trying to be like that like square dude that's like, you know, like I appreciate, you know,
the art of that is graffiti. And like, you know, like when 5 Points got painted over, like that shit is, you know, not tolerable, fam. Like that should have never happened. You know, because
Educate our guests on what you talking about.
well, 5 Points is,
guess I'm bugging our
what is this?
listeners.
It's like a warehouse in Queens or some
Yeah.
shit where, you know, it was really famous and it was completely bombed over. You know, had extremely well known, famous graffiti artists who had, you know, had murals there and had their artwork there, and it was sold as an investment to some company, and they painted over all that shit. So do your Googles. Type in, you know, 5 Points. It's in Brooklyn or Queens. I think it's in Queens. And you know, just really, you know, take that in. If you're into graffiti, if you're into any type of modern art, check that shit out.
Facts. See, I like the education. We gotta drop dimes too. You feel me? But it's just like, yo, you can't go into things saying, oh, it's gonna be the face, because there's a possibility that happen everywhere. But people fixing that, you could, like, there's so much opportunities. Like, people who do community service, what do they do? Every single time I see them, they're doing what? Picking up garbage and...
You think they're doing it efficiently, bro?
I understand that, but even so, that's a lane where you could be like, you need to do community service on the trains. You feel me?
But again, it's like the community service aspect of it. You talking about like people on the outside volunteering? You talking about them getting, you know, essential slave labor from people
inmates.
in the
Hell
box?
no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
Not inmates.
that's
I'm
not
talking about,
because that promotes the prison industrial
I'm
complex.
talking like people who's on like probation and like
Yeah,
they
but
gotta serve community
okay.
hours like
Yeah.
that. You see how they be in the parks, like just
Yeah, picking shit up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
with the
do that
little
in the train station, like-
with the little claw joint.
and it's like the MTA has enough people to pay. Like,
Well, MTA is, you know, billions of dollars in debt. Billions.
how though? How?
Because
Sway?
they have to pay everybody's pensions.
Doesn't matter. They make enough bread, bro.
Because they have to pay everybody's
The
pensions.
maintenance, you know how old this train system is?
Well,
and how
the thing is, like,
dated it is?
they, like, New York City as a whole, under Bloomberg especially, allowed a lot of these millionaires to go unchecked with their taxes. A lot of people got, you know, James Dolan, I was reading, got $40 million as a tax refund.
What?
As a refund, $40 million fucking dollars. That's insane.
That's ridiculous.
You could tell me that the man that owns the New York Knicks, the man that you know, is on the board of
Cablevision.
exactly, of Cablevision, of Altice, whatever the fuck that shit is.
MSG.
No. So he doesn't own it. So James Dolan, or the Knicks are owned by the people that run Optimum, right? And there's a board of them, and James Dolan is on that board in charge of the Knicks. So he doesn't own them directly. It's a group that owns them, but he's the one that's running them.
You're sure about that?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he owns them.
He doesn't own them.
Okay.
The company owns them.
Okay,
You
so
could go ahead and do your Googles,
I'm
bro.
definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, James Dolan is not the owner. He is the face, though. He's the person from Optimum Altice ownership who's in charge with this investment that is the Knicks.
Okay, so James Dolan is a businessman, American businessman, who serves
And folk singer.
Oh yeah, damn. Just looking at his picture on Google gets me tight. Serves as executive chairman and CEO of the Madison Square Garden Company and executive chairman of MSG Networks.
Mm-hmm. He's not the owner.
Bro, how is he not the owner?
He's not the owner because he does not own the team. He has a position. He has a title.
All right.
It's owned by like the group.
The company Madison Square Garden
Yep, go ahead.
is controlled by the Dolan family, and CEO is James Dolan.
Yep, and then the Dolan family owns all that shit. So he's just the guy.
Bro, if you the CEO,
He's not the owner, bro. He
How?
can't, because he can't sell the team.
Yes, he can. I mean, it's checks and balances. I know what you mean.
Exactly. Like it's not like James Dolan, you know, snaps his
But
finger.
if he's the CEO, he has equity, bro.
That's why he got tight at that Fed.
There's no way that he's probably like 51% shareholder. Like, he owns it.
I don't know about all that. I don't honestly. I don't know.
There's no way that they will.
I don't know the numbers behind it, but I know that he is not the de facto owner of the New York Knicks. He does not. He cannot sell the Knicks. There's checks there, right? Like,
I'm pretty sure he can. He just doesn't want to.
nah. But you seen what he with the fan that like was yelling at him? He's like, "Yo, James Dolan."
He's banned for life.
Yeah, hilarious. But hold up. So here's my thing. You don't know anyone who's ever been banned from a stadium, do you?
I do.
You do? All right. Without saying any, no information on them. Do they still go to the stadium from which they are banned?
Yes.
All right then. You see, like how are they checking people?
Yankee Stadium.
That's too much information already. But how are they checking people?
They ain't gonna catch wind until 2 seasons from now. That's fine.
You know, but like that's the thing. Like if as long as they ban you from purchasing tickets, but that's about it because you're not showing ID to the security people.
But the thing about it is like that was so public that his face is like. They probably have a staff meeting. It's like, if you see this man, do not let him in.
Yeah, but like if they did that to me, I could shave my beard and then I'd be lit.
Yo, damn, bro. The Knicks is not that serious for you to do all that.
It depends. If we get Zion, it might be. I might shave my beard for Zion.
Zion!
It's the road to Zion.
Bro, I seen a meme today where it had like R. Kelly with the, that African little like, the kufi hat.
Yeah.
The one that The Rock used to wear back in the Nation of Domination.
Mm-hmm.
And the meme said, I'm going to read it to you as a matter of fact. It's about Zion. And it says, Zion became a blue devil just to get in bed with the white devil. My young brother, see how the white man is using you? Yo, man, that's some funny shit right there. But talking about sports, it has been a free agent frenzy.
NFL free agent frenzy.
Free agent frenzy with a phenomenal boatload bevy of fucking great moves.
For all of those listeners who don't watch sports, this is where you fast forward.
Nah, because we're not even going. It's not. We're not going to talk about the sport aspect of it because there's so much personal things involved with all of this. So that's what I really want to touch on because people keep coming for their characters and this, and that, and it's like. We're not talking about their game. The game is all these players are established. But the reasons they did some of the things that they did, most people misunderstand it.
Right.
And that gets me tight.
So let's speak on it.
All right, so Le'Veon Bell. Mm-hmm. People are talking a bunch of crap about him because he sat out a year and he got less money than Pittsburgh offered him. And, it didn't work and he failed and the franchise tag reigned superior. But... one, he saved a year of his body. Second of all, he didn't want to play for the Steelers. He didn't take that money because he did not want to play for the Steelers because they kept franchise tagging him. And the purpose of a franchise tag is to give you a long-term deal. So they kept working the system, and he wasn't trying to do that no more. Mm-hmm. Now, people saying, but he lost $15 million because he didn't play and this, and that. Bro, he's a millionaire. So it's the same thing Antonio Brown said. I'm good. I don't need to play. But you gotta respect him. If he would have just played, he would have just succumbed to what the Steelers wanted. First and foremost, he gets more guaranteed money in this deal with the Jets. Whoop whoop. And he has his dignity where he chose his own path. He didn't let the Steelers dictate his career. And that's what athletes need to do now. Like, my whole thing, Le'Veon Bell won his thing because what he was trying to do was go somewhere he wanted to go under his terms and get a guarantee for his body. So, what's the problem? Like, I don't understand when say, he lost because he got less money. No, he didn't. He lost $14 million because he didn't play under a franchise tag for a team he didn't want to play for with a quarterback who likes talking shit about all his players. Suck a dick.
I mean... my whole viewpoint on it is, as far as the franchise tag goes, that's all on the Players Association and the reps for the players. Because that's like, I think Michael Jenkins is one of them. I forget who the others are, but essentially...
Sherman's there.
But like, why are you agreeing to a collective bargaining agreement that allows for the owners to place this never-ending franchise tag on a player, right? And it's... really unfair to the players. and it takes away from their ability to make decisions for themselves, right? So that's first and foremost. But I understand that Le'Veon had to take a stand against that, because if he would have played under the franchise tag, guess what? This year, same shit would have happened. He wouldn't have been happy, and they would have tagged him again.
And he might have gotten hurt because he was the most used running back or player in the entire NFL. So it's like, if he gets hurt, what they gonna do? Not give him no money. So anybody who's saying that, you're dumb. Moving on to his teammate, Antonio Brown. Everybody's talking shit about that
Raiders.
too. Raiders been making some good moves because they got Terrell Williams too.
Yeah.
But people are saying that he's selfish and he's a diva, and now he's in a worse situation because he doesn't have Big Ben. Again, he did not want to play for the Steelers, and he wanted to choose his own path. He was the one who determined where he wanted to play. For as much as people say, "Oh yeah, he got traded," he okayed the trade.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy about it as a Raiders fan. We get the best wide receiver in the league, if not one of the best wide receivers in the league, and he's really, really, really has the opportunity to make a difference on a playoff contender, hopefully. But we'll see.
I don't know about playoff contenders.
You don't think they could be a playoff contender?
Who's on the defense?
Who's on their defense? We got LaMarcus Joyner. We got Garyon Conley. We got Jonathan Hankins coming back. We don't really have an edge, though.
Have no pass
Carl
rush.
Joseph.
I like Carl Joseph, but the secondary is suspect.
We have a decent, back four.
Who are the corners?
Garyon Conley and Rashad Melvin.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. You're playing against Kansas City.
Well, and then but here's the thing: 4 picks in the top 35 in this year's draft.
They could work.
So we're picking at least 3 of them have to be starters off day one. And I assume that because of all these moves on the offensive end of the football, those picks could be used to grab a pass rusher, to grab secondary help, grab a middle linebacker that we've been so desperately needing for years.
Grab a back.
But running backs are devalued in the league, and Spencer Ware is still on the free agent market. So if we can get Spencer Ware,
whack,
yeah, okay.
You think he's nice?
I think that if we can get him on a reasonable enough deal and have him compete with the other backs that we have in Jalen Richard and Washington, DeAndre Washington.
They fumbling machines, both of them.
I think that there's a good competition to be had.
I think the Raiders are gonna compete when they go to Vegas, which is next year. So all these moves.
This is like a 4-year. The plan is for as long as Antonio's contract is. Like that's it. That's where we're trying to get this W.
And then last but not least, the New York Football Giants.
Yard sale.
They traded their star DN Olivia Vernon, and then
The
they
star
also
DN. That's a little bit strong there.
He's the most notable DN they have.
He's not a star. Just because so what? So Arden Key is the most notable defensive end on the Oakland Raiders. Is he their star defensive end? Fuck out of here, yo.
Did he ever get a massive contract like this homeboy did?
That doesn't mean you're a star, bro. It means you're overpaid. Is Nate Solder their star left tackle because he got fucking stupid paid?
He is.
Nate Solder is ass.
That's debatable.
Ass.
That's debatable.
Butt cheeks.
That's debatable, bro.
Gluteus maximus.
Was garbage.
Their whole offense. The Giants suck.
So
The Giants suck.
They traded probably the most popular player in the NFL, who sold a lot of tickets.
I don't think he's the most popular player.
Who's more popular, him, Tom Brady?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
No.
I don't think Odell's the most popular.
He is the most popular.
Maybe within our demographic, but I don't think nationwide he's the most popular.
Based on his followers on social media, he has 15
Go
million.
on jersey sales. Let's look up. Look up. Go ahead.
Jersey sales are biased though, because not everybody's a Giants fan.
Here we go.
Yo, if you want to look at a black and white,
Look at jersey sales.
all right.
Who has the most? Because they do the same thing for the NBA.
But you got
LeBron had the #1 selling jersey for numerous amounts of years. Stephen Curry has the number one selling jersey for numerous amounts of
But in
years.
the NBA, people
nobody was really pumping Golden State just to rock a Golden State jersey. Just to rock a Stephen Curry jersey.
there's a lot of people like that,
So then why can't that be the NFL?
bro. But how over how much time do you want to look at this?
Just give me jersey sales for let's do last year or 20. His last healthy season, whenever that was. Because that's been a quick minute. But yard sale.
Anyway,
Giants
they
are idiots.
traded Odell to the Cleveland Browns, who I think are going to go at least to the divisional round in the playoffs.
Divisional.
Yes,
I think they're wild card team.
you're wilding.
I think they're gonna be they're not gonna get a bye, so they're gonna have to play in the wild card, and they'll lose.
No, to who?
Doesn't matter.
Yo, this is the thing that people don't understand. Do you understand that, first of all, Cleveland, all of their losses were one-possession games last year. They were a relatively young team.
Oh yeah, this
And-
sounds real familiar.
Relax. And their defense is wild nice.
Oh, this sounds really familiar.
The defense, what teams in the AFC has a really good defense?
That sounds well. I would say that the Ravens have a
They
good.
had, because all the players left.
Oh yeah, but they added in a
Earl
couple.
Thomas and
Yeah.
then who else?
They lost.
I mean,
CJ.
they'll make it work.
The Ravens always make it work.
They'll make it work.
And this is the first couple years without Ozzie Newsome there as the general manager. So I feel they're going to make it work, bro.
Bro,
Who else has a good defense in the AFC? A lot of players moved over to the NFC, so it's kind of hard to point out.
but even last year, nobody had a good defense.
Let me think.
The Chargers.
Those
and
Chargers are stacked. Chargers are
then
stacked.
if not everybody gets injured, then they'll be
Chargers
good.
are stacked, dude. That's another
Aside
team.
from the Chargers,
Well, Chiefs probably not gonna have the best defense this year.
nope.
Tennessee.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Tennessee.
Middle of the pack at best.
Tennessee might. I think they might make a leap.
Houston.
Buffalo.
Yeah, that one I could give you. But the thing about it is, Buffalo is not going to be in the playoffs. Tennessee might make the playoffs, they're champ, and they'll get beat by Cleveland. For sure.
I don't think. Oh, and then you have the Colts.
The Colts will get beat by Cleveland too.
I don't know about that one.
I think they will.
I don't know about that
You're
one.
basing it just based off of Andrew Luck.
No, I'm basing this off of the fact that there are players on the Indianapolis. I was gonna say Baltimore Colts. Indianapolis Colts. That have playoff experience, and how many of those guys are on the Browns?
0.
So it's like it's really dope to have a talented team, but as we saw with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City
And
Chiefs
they
got
had-
smoke because their defense is garbage. They had a good defense last season.
They had a good enough defense.
They had one of the worst defenses in the league.
They had a good enough.
They had one of the worst defenses. They had
and
to
they had
average
the
40
number
points.
one offense in the
All right,
league.
but what I'm saying is, playoff time, your defense
They had a
needs to
good
play.
enough defense. Nobody was griping about their defense when they were 9-0 or whatever
I
the fuck
was.
it was.
I said that.
Like they was all right,
I said
but
that. And all these players come from these illustrious colleges and get criminal justice degrees, and then people
communications.
I mean, they always told me that was criminal justice.
Communications is like the big one if you're an athlete.
Well, like in the JUCOs, like in Hudson Valley and ASA, it was criminal justice. Like if you look at the roster, like
Because all the POs used to play football, bro. It's a little farm system for the prison. It's a little farm system for the fucking for upstate.
I mean, yeah, I mean, COs make money though.
POs, COs.
You talking about parole officers?
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Correctional
corrections.
officers. My bad. My P meant prison.
Prison officers.
My P meant prison. Yeah. Correctional officers. Yeah. COs. Yeah. That should just a little feeder program.
Yeah, they make bread.
ASA
though.
gets a couple people into D1.
Yeah, they got some. They got
do-
a couple of cats in the league.
They do a good job.
I I don't know if they've done it recently. I know they had a kid at Ole Miss not too long
Well, the
ago.
Raiders drafted Jihad Ward, and he went to Illinois after being at ASA.
Oh, I actually saw him practice.
Yeah,
I went to one of the practices and he was there. Wow, that's throwback.
yeah, he's a bum.
Why you hating on him? Damn. Oh, I mean, you're a
Second
Raiders fan.
round pick, had 1 sack in 3 years. Bum.
All I know is my 49ers making the moves, Willard and Dylan. You heard? You heard?
Yeah, but we will see because all these moves sound great now, and then 6 months, 6 games into the season, we will see.
I mean, y'all had y'all quarterback the whole season and was still garbage. So
I mean, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say to that? Well, like this man was throwing. Jordy Nelson was, the number one wide receiver on the team.
he was the number one receiver in Green Bay.
Yeah.
And he was killing.
No, whoa.
He wasn't killing?
Jordy Nelson is washed. I'm not happy to have Jordy Nelson on the team. He is fucking washed.
If he was with Aaron
He
Rodgers,
cannot-
he'd be busting ass.
No, he wouldn't. Well, that's like, he cannot get separation.
He wasn't getting separation in Green Bay.
So, I don't know. I'm not going to compare A-Rod to fucking Derek Carr. It's A-Rod. It's him, Brady, I guess Mahomes now, and everybody else.
Everybody necking Mahomes crazy.
Mahomes he had a perfect season.
Yeah, he did. He had a coming out campaign.
Like it's an amazing thing to see what he did. First year as a starter, MVP of the league, 50 plus touchdowns.
I mean, they was on the field. They time of possession. The defense was so trash. They was on the field all the time. I mean, I'm not even gonna test that. He had a great season. I'm not gonna hear and try to take things away from him. He balled out. He deserves everything. But you heard about talking about like universities and athletes and all that. You heard about the whole scandal with the girl from Full House and all those famous parents.
It's William H. Macy, the dude from Shameless.
Really?
Yeah, his wife is caught up in that, so naturally he had to come into court too. But I mean, it's not something that we did not know already. There are numerous pop culture references to students getting into school solely because of their parents, making a donation.
Being a booster.
Being a booster, things like that, or just legacy, or you're related to the coach or some shit. We see this all the time.
But the funny thing is,
so it's like, all right, so now is when we want to start,
blowing the whistle.
Exactly. It's like this is in movies, this is on TV shows. Like, this is blatant. Everybody knows it.
Man, but the thing about it, the funny thing is like if you read the report, it says that all of these kids were being ushered into these universities as athletes, regardless of their athletic skill.
Do you not remember when USC wanted DeMar DeRozan and Bow Wow came along for the ride?
You mean
Romeo? Romeo
But
came
Romeo
along
was
for.
nice, bro.
No, he wasn't USC nice. You got your fucking mind.
Bro, you acting like they some top 10 program in the nation.
USC, University of Southern
basketball
Division
is not,
1.
My man, basketball is not their
Romeo.
forte.
Romeo should have been playing at best, Manhattan College.
You smoking, bro. And Manhattan College is nice. Shout out to
And
the
Manhattan
Jaspers.
College, yeah, they be going. That's what I'm saying. At best, he should have gone to George Mason, my G.
You bugging, bro. First of all, you acting like UFC is
FIU.
fucking Kentucky. Like, USC is not Kentucky.
But
None of those schools.
USC still, like, from a athletic prestige point of view, they're top tier. Because if you want to play sports and it doesn't really matter, if you want to play one of the 3 major college sports, football, basketball, baseball,
Softball, you could throw that in there.
softball, why not?
It falls under the same.
You're gonna have your University of Florida, Florida State, University of Texas,
LSU.
LSU. Who else? Ohio State, Michigan. The blue chip. Those are the blue chip programs.
So they nice in every sport.
Romeo had no business being on USC's roster.
USC is not nice like that in basketball, bro. Like, all right, aside from OJ Mayo, who they got that's like a notable basketball player in the last 10 years?
Vucevic.
Keep going.
DeMar DeRozan.
He played for USC?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. DeMar DeRozan. They wanted DeMar DeRozan so bad because DeMar and Romeo were teammates. So they were like, "Yo, Romeo, we give you a scholarship," and Romeo was like, "Yo, we out to USC," and that's how they got DeMar DeRozan.
For real?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Bow Wow, Romeo was they all the same person. Romeo was not in the picture, bro.
Nah, Romeo's nice, and his Master P was in the NBA, bro.
Everyone pumps that, but he has not one single regular season game played. It's the same one Google image that they pump with him in a Raptors jersey for some exhibition game where nobody in the NBA
he played.
played.
For Charlotte too, though. What are you talking about?
Exhibition game.
He played in the NBA, bro.
No, he did not. He played under an organization in the NBA, but he did not play any NBA league games.
Listen, my man, stop hating.
I'm not hating, bro. That's awesome.
Master P was in the league. Romeo's nice.
He would have been in the G League. That was before the G League. So he just would have been in the G League. So are we bumping that? Or will we be pumping that?
Yeah. So
he was in the G League.
Not in the Mets.
What?
Tim Tebow hasn't been called up. He just got cut.
Tim Tebow. Oh, am I gonna say Tim Tebow was on the Mets?
What I'm saying is you're trying to like discredit Master P, but Tim Tebow.
Yo, bro, are you serious? I'm not trying to Are you serious?
You discrediting my son, Master
discrediting
P,
Master P.
When the documentary comes out and you see him shooting
it's not like
and backing down Michael Jordan, you gonna see.
It's not like Rafer Alston where it's like, he went from &1 to the NBA. Like Master P
had a good career too.
Never played a fucking minute in the NBA. He was never signed to a game day roster spot.
Fact check that.
Go on what? Pro Basketball?
No, we're gonna go on Google. Master P NBA stats.
No, Percy Miller. Look up Percy Miller NBA. See what happens. Bro. Look up Percy Miller NBA. See what happens. Yeah, you're gonna get a call on your house phone, see if someone stole your shit.
Nah, bro, we about to see what's up. Where's the basketball career?
Percy Miller never played an NBA game.
Right here, so yeah, you right about the preseason.
I'm absolutely right. I'm absolutely right.
Listen, man, Master P was on the roster, bro.
Preseason, asterisk.
Bring back the buzz. That's the headline. And you really think that Romeo's not nice, bro?
Romeo played 2 years of college basketball. And then after DeMar DeRozan left, they gave him a courtesy year. And then they were like, all right, back to the regular students for you.
USC is not that nice, bro. USC is not that nice.
They are getting every single player on that roster is better than Romeo has ever been.
Okay, if you say so. But back to the scandal, because that's what we're really talking about. This scandal, one of the notable people was it DJ from?
No, it's Uncle Jesse's shorty.
Oh, okay.
I forgot her name, man. Look it up.
The news reporter, right?
She's not news. Oh yeah, I think in the show
in the show.
Yeah,
I'm talking strictly the show.
Yeah. She's you got it, dude's mom.
No.
Oh, you're right. No, yeah, that's Big Tanner. Danny Tanner. But no, I mean it's her, it's William H. Macy. There are a couple other notables. I don't know the fucking name. It's not really important. What is important is the fact that you have these educational institutions, taking money. So here's the thing, right? It's legal.
What's legal?
If I go to the school, I'm just like, oh, like this room, it needs a good fixer upper. How does $500,000 sound to fix up? That sound good to you? Oh, by the way, I have a son or daughter, college age. They really want to go here. Oh, no problem. We'll get them right in it. We'll have you talk to some people at admissions. It'll be fine. That person gets in, right? Completely legal, right? What these dudes did is they met with some consultant. It was
This man's got a university consultant.
Not directly affiliated with the university, but they were able to manipulate scores on like SATs and ACTs and shit like that. And they would have like testing rooms where they would, I don't know, get help or some shit. I don't know. I need to do more research on this whole topic, but that's the essential crux of it, is the fact that they didn't, they could have just donated to the university, sucked a little dick, and they would have had their kid in there. But they didn't. They went to somebody else, and that's why it's a federal probe. Because as we've said, donors make the world go round for a lot of these schools, the larger ones.
I mean, donors. I mean, they make
even like
money,
the CUNYs, yo.
Bro, but the thing I'm saying is like, yo, even the SUNY schools, if you finesse the system the right way, you could get into whatever school you want. You gotta go to the admissions office, get cool with somebody, get a little advisor, send them a box of chocolates, not the Russell Stover shits, maybe Godiva, and then you lit. So it happens with regular people.
But but here's the outrage, or here's what people have picked up on, is the fact that what's her name? Lori something. Can you look her name up?
Larry
please?
who?
Is yeah. So her name is like Lori something, but her daughter is like a YouTuber.
Lori Long. I can't pronounce.
Lachlan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lachlan.
So her daughter is like a YouTuber, and in like videos, she's like explicitly stating that like, I just want to go to school for the games and the parties.
I mean, that's most people.
And the campus events.
Yeah.
And then, but here's the thing: she says explicitly, I don't really care about school. Like, and
She says that, but what? Like she was putting up a snap or something.
no, this was on like a YouTube video.
Hey yo,
She's a YouTuber. So and then, but it's also I don't know how hard it is to get into USC, but from
for a regular person,
Twitter doesn't make it seem like it's that hard. I don't know what the California school systems are like.
I tweet.
But yeah. So apparently she's really dumb. Like $500,000. Like,
But look
fam.
at this. Lori, whatever her name is, daughter Olivia, leaves yacht of USC's Board of Trustees chairman. Her bond is set at $1 million. Hey yo.
Oh, who, the daughter?
No, the mom.
Hey,
She got locked up. Hey yo.
I mean, Full House is syndicated. She got bread.
Nah, bro.
Full House is syndicated, so she's good.
Career suicide with college admission scandal. Her career was dead anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what's good with her. She hasn't been relevant in 20 years. At least.
She had listen to this quote. She has been a cash cow for cable networks with her top-rated movies, but she's on notice now. What top-rated movies?
Pull up her IMDb
Yo, bro.
right now.
Bro, what?
I need IMDb facts.
My man.
I need you to read her last 5 appearances on film. Fox
Garage
News.
Sales Mysteries 1 through 18.
Okay. Trash.
Homegrown Christmas 2018.
Sounds like a porno. Go on.
Yo, what's up with all this garage sale shit?
She was going hard with the garage sales.
She was on Blue Buds for 1 episode.
What was her? Did her character have a name, or was it just like
Grace Edwards.
Oh, I
That's
thought it was
one of
just
the
like
whitest
concerned.
names
I thought it would have been like concerned mom.
You stupid. I mean, when the heart calls. No, when calls the heart. Major Crimes, 1 episode. Psych, 1 episode.
Yeah, nah. She one of those Law and
She
Order
was in
actors.
Crossface.
She's one of those Law and Order actors that everybody knows a couple. How many people you know that's been on Law and Order?
I can't name actors off the top.
No. But how, like Law and Order.
Like regular people?
Yeah,
Oh, I know like 2 or 3.
Exactly. Everybody. I feel like a lot of people in New York City. Oh, they got a couple people that like they know is on Law and Order.
Law and Order was lit, man. I love all those shows like Criminal Minds and all this.
Like what's it called? My homie David Berger, his brother Jacob Berger, who does like
His name is Burger.
Burger.
We discussed this.
Yeah. So he did Law and
I
Order.
used to make fun of him.
No.
So when people started saying like, "Yo, you a burger," you never like that was never like a pun.
No. But maybe I don't know. I probably did say some dumb shit like that. But his brother Jacob Berger, he was on Law and Order.
Jacob Burger.
And fucking who else? Some dude that used to work at Petland because I used to have mad fish, so I was at Petland all the time. The cashier at Petland used to be on Law and Order. So, yeah, shout out to those guys.
Anyway, sorry for the house phone ringing.
Jesus Christ, my G, pick it up. It's your grandma.
Dominicans, bro. Yo, son. This.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Oh yeah, the school by man.
No, I mean, yo, this is funny though, cause it's like whenever I was after school in the living room and the phone would ring, I would be so petrified, like, because 9 times out of 10 it was a teacher calling to violate and talk shit about me. So I would try to like pick it up and hang up, but that didn't work most of the time. So I would just be in a corner, on my knees, on rice, with my hands out.
Oh, you did the knees on rice? They had you with the knees on rice?
Yeah,
Who's calling you?
I don't know.
I'll be on the hotline. Is it done yet?
Oh my god, this is terrible.
Yo, you better figure that shit out.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
You getting phone calls from India
Bro, I don't understand why that keeps happening.
talking about, we are the warranty department.
You see, y'all can see the realness, you feel me? We still in the crib, but by June, we gonna be multi-planet.
You keep setting these deadlines, bro. I'm not
It's not a deadline.
I'm not following none of these deadlines.
Bro, it's not no deadline.
I'm living life, G.
I'm saying we're gonna be blessed by the time that happens that we lit, boy.
I mean, yeah.
9 a.m. Banger's gonna call us like, yo, can you guys host a 9 a.m. Banger?
What is your infatuation with day parties and 9 a.m. banger? You really
I've never been to a 9 a.m. Banger.
So you really want to go?
I don't, but the fact
seems
that you
that
had
way.
beef with them,
I don't have beef with 9 a.m. banger.
bro.
You're mixing up the day parties.
Oh, you got beef with Pizza Zoo.
I don't got beef with nobody, really.
You got beef with Pizza Zoo.
I don't have beef with them. I got my money
Is the
back.
pizza good at Pizza Zoo?
It's I forgot what it was.
Like
Okay.
It's Little Caesar?
It was alright. Nah, it wasn't Little Caesar.
It's like a local
It's like a pizza shop. But I only went to the one at the Well. But yeah, I
probably do dollar
don't
pizza.
have beef with nobody. I don't have beef with day parties. Who has beef with day parties?
I mean, you were pretty adamant in saying that you don't like doing day parties, so.
I don't have beef with them. It's not like it's on site. Like, yo, it's on site.
So
if
if I
I
tell
see
you-
a day
if I-
party, it's getting sprayed up. It's getting sprayed up. You heard?
So we can't go to a day
Don't
party
day
together.
party around me. That shit getting sprayed up.
You telling me we can't go to a day party together?
I mean, maybe, bro.
Like, I gotta hit you up like a month in advance and
I don't
like,
know. Maybe.
condition you to the idea?
Maybe. I'm just not with that. I don't even want to talk about that anymore.
Why,
It's
is
not my
making your
lifestyle.
stomach
Nah, it's just day parties are I don't want to. It's just not a topic of discussion in my opinion. That shit is like it's been so overdone and so consistently. It's like this motherfucking if you don't figure out how to turn your fucking phone off,
I can't disconnect it because this is the main phone.
so no one's picking it up anyways. There you go, big boy moves. Come on, you got it. I believe in you.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Gotta make sure my parents is alive.
There you go. Good guy. So now, without any further interruptions,
I just want to know why nobody was picking up the phone.
pick up the phone, baby.
I haven't heard that song in mad long.
Yeah, I mean, music just is we're bombarded with new artists and new music. Honestly, I don't really listen to too many new things unless they pop anymore. Like I'm not out here.
Searching mixtapes and doing
I'm
all
not
that.
A&R, bro.
I feel you. I used to break artists a lot just to be like, I put niggas on.
I'm not
to them.
A&R, bro. Like at all. Like I'm not into that. Like I listen to more shit from like let's say 2012 and before that. Then I do new shit.
Honestly, what I'm doing now is I'm going back in the '90s and like rediscovering. Like I'm listening to whole bodies of work. And like,
But like I've always done that. I would download the album, listen to the whole thing. Download the album, listen to the whole thing. Like I don't want to say I've always done that, but I definitely gotten like at least in high school I was doing that. But yo, new artists that I kind of do fuck with.
if you say Juice WRLD, get the fuck out.
Nah, hell no. What?
I haven't heard his album though. Apparently, it's not bad.
I was gonna say Megan Thee Stallion.
Who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
That's a woman or a man?
That's a woman.
What does she do? She sings.
She raps.
Where she's from?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know too much about her, but I fuck with her freestyles.
You always gotta see where they from.
I fuck with her freestyles. Like check out Megan Thee Stallion if you haven't already. I don't know where she's from. I know she likes anime, and she got good flow.
Yo, Megan, if you hearing this, we would love to have you as a guest.
Oh no, she's way past us. We got to catch up to her.
Nah, you bugging. We lit.
Megan.
Bro. Yo, in June we gonna interview you, baby. Watch. That's better because you didn't.
In June again? What's good with you in June?
That's
Yo,
when we
bro,
gonna be popping, boy.
is that what 9 a.m. banger is? Is that just all full circle? You want us to do day parties in June? What with our new events with Megan Thee Stallion?
By June, we're gonna be so popping.
Why by June? Like, what is this? Is that like, you graduating from high school in June? Like, we got graduation to go
from the
to.
basement.
Are we gonna do the commencement speech at your cousin's graduation?
Bro, that's when we gonna come from the mud, and we gonna be lit, bro. We gonna buy chains. You wouldn't be down like if we getting stupid bread, you don't want to get matching chains?
No. Type of why? Yo, what?
Not matching chains.
What do you mean?
Like go
You just said,
jewelry shopping.
yo, you want to get matching chains? Pause. Not matching
the
chains.
161, not the 161. Not the 161 half hard shits. But I'm saying like you want to go jewelry shopping.
There's two pieces that I want to get. I want to get all gold Rolex. Or I probably want all gold and all platinum Rolex. But I also would want fucking.
What kind of Rolex? Because I'm a watch nigga, so you gotta.
I don't know. I'm not in there, bro. I don't do that. The one that does the spinny shit without TikToking.
All of them do that.
Exactly. Good. So that makes my choice really easy. No, I wanted a Patek. I've always wanted a Patek.
I think Pateks are ugly.
I want a Patek. I saw
a bust down one.
No, I'm not busting down nothing. I'm gonna have plain Jane. I had the plain
bust
Jane.
Down at least one.
I'm not busting down any jewelry. I'm gonna have, and I want like a strong Cuban link.
I want the Cuban bracelet.
I want a strong Cuban link. What, you look like a big ass baby with that shit on.
Not like it's on my ankle.
Like you just out the womb. Like abuela passed that on to you.
Bro, you know what's funny? I'm disappointed in all of you like youngins, all these millennials that have kids, because I don't see no guillos on your kids. I see no jewelry on their feet.
Yeah, because they pawn that shit to get J's in their teens. Dummies. He was on buying and selling SBs, making trades with your grandma's jewelry.
Oh, you talking about the actual kids? Nah, nigga, I'll kill my kid if he does that. I'm rocking him.
Nah, yeah.
Real talk.
My grandma stays on it. She got like 1 million bangles. She got chains, pendants, all that shit.
My mom's got wild jewelry just there in the safety deposit box. Just so y'all don't think that y'all could rob somebody. But yeah. You feel me? Like...
Oh, we activo.
But by June, I'm going to look like a fucking machine gun. We're going to have mad jewelry.
What does that even mean?
Look like a machine gun?
An AK?
Nah, like an M16.
My AK was my AKA before my ABCs that had me A-OK.
Still one of the top 5 freestyles.
Whole counting money the whole time.
That's what...
Here's the thing. I got to ask Cam if he was actually keeping count.
I don't think he was.
That's the thing. If Cam was keeping count, we have to promote him to GOAT status. No. And you know how I feel about the word GOAT. It's singular. Greatest of all time. We have to promote him to GOAT status.
I don't think he was. I feel like he'll never say though. He'll always be like, yeah.
Nah, I feel like Cam would keep it a stack. He'd be like, nah, fuck out of here. I wasn't.
But Cam is a good storyteller, so it's like sometimes there's juice involved.
I'm gonna ask. Oh, damn. I gotta get a 3 hitters for questions for meeting Cam.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch.
I don't want to flop.
Yeah, you gotta come with the heat. Like you can't be on some bullshit.
But I don't want to ask too specific questions, like that. I really dug into the caverns of Dipset lore.
Man, it's all out there, so it don't matter.
But here's the thing: it's like they're not tuned into the same shit that we're in. Like that's just a moment in their life. That's just past them. That's something that they don't necessarily value. That's the thing about celebrities that us as fans, I don't think a lot of us understand. But also, the celebrities that you do see, catching an attitude and not really trying to link up with them. It's like, as a fan, there's a moment in this person's life that we gravitate to, right? And it's like, oh yeah, I remember when Cam was doing the Rap City freestyle. I remember when Jay was, hopping out the roof, throwing money on the FDR or whatever the fuck it was. Like those are, like iconic moments to us. But that's a moment in their life.
But you don't know how iconic that was in their
Like,
life.
yeah, that's true. But we don't know. But a lot of times, and I feel like this happens more so with the guys that you see that, I'm not trying to, really interact with my fans on that level. Or they get creeped out by it, is that they don't understand that. Or that they don't value that. And it's like, yo, that one moment in their life could have been the happiest moment in that fan's life.
Yeah.
And it's something that, they as the artist or, the person, receiving this admiration, may or may not, be able to put into perspective.
Yeah, but it's like, it's a two-sided, like, coin, because it's like, something like the Big Pimpin' video, no matter what Jay-Z says, that's a big deal to it. Because it's like, that was an iconic moment.
Yeah, but so I feel like the lives of celebrities are, that's just what they do. They are celebrity status, right? Mm-hmm. And it's they don't have the capacity. They have the same, mental capacity as us, more or less. They're able to remember certain things. They're going to forget things. This is human, Yeah. Like if you ever seen a Nardwuar interview, you've seen the looks on these faces. When he brings up some shit from when, in a 20-year career, he brings up some shit from year 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like these guys, they're just living their life. This is what they're doing. They're always looking forward. So it's like when a fan does come up and be like, yo, this moment in your career was amazing for me. And this is a moment in their own career that, they've gotten over. They don't think about anymore. And, they're not able to put in perspective that like, yo, like I have a lot of moments in my life that were important to other people. Right. And it's not necessarily that you have to, engage with every fan that like runs up on you, or they may not even need to be a fan, just someone that had that appreciated that and got something beneficial out of you. But just keep it in perspective.
That makes sense. But still, like them niggas understand. They know what time it is. Like, I feel like things that are iconic to like widely iconic to fans, they know what's up. Like,
well, yeah, but that's when
like if you get asked about this every time you do a show, you gonna remember. They're gonna jog your memory. You feel me? Like,
yeah, but then you have guys that are like known for one iconic catchphrase. Like if we were talking about Full House, if everyone is running up to the Olsen twins, you know, they probably get, you got it, dude. You know, they were probably getting that shit forever.
If I see
They
them,
probably still get it.
yeah, if I see them, I'm like, you got
You
it,
know?
dude. Like at least like when they say something like, okay, all right, yeah, you got it, dude.
Like that shit probably gets annoying. But for, you know,
yeah,
if someone were to pick out, you know, a select moment, and I think you should, as a artist, show that, you know, level of appreciation, or at least, you know, a level of respect, because there are a lot of instances where it's just like, yo, I don't give a fuck.
all right. So let's say if you start walking around town, and everywhere you go, you just hear "fuck James Dolan, fuck James Dolan, fuck James Dolan." That's gonna get you tired after a while.
I'll probably just, you know, throw on the Bose QC35s, noise canceling headphones.
But first of all, stop plugging them because they ain't paying us.
Not yet.
June, right?
Oh yeah, June. Everything's happening in June, yo.
Yo, watch, nigga, watch. In June, we're gonna be so lit. First of all, we're gonna be hosting barbecues and all that.
Oh, Antonio Brown dyed his mustache
He
back
had
to.
to because he's like a
That's
meathead.
hilarious.
He's like a dumbass.
Son said, yo, I got paid.
Yeah, it's time. I think that was like, you know how people do those like playoff beards?
Yeah. My boy said it looked like he had peanut butter on his lip.
It looked worse than that. He just looked dumb. But like I was saying, just like you were saying that you got to show the appreciation, then you got to do the same thing. Because if June rolls around and you hear "fuck James Dolan," you can't throw the headphones on.
But I don't know. Could that be my signature catchphrase? I feel like that's a really.
I just grabbed anyone. But what I'm saying is, like, I gave you an example. Everywhere you go, people saying "fuck James Dolan," and you gotta be like, "Yeah, fuck James Dolan." After a while, you gonna be like,
You know, Mr. T, I pity fool. You know? The Rock. Well, The Rock, I think, is. But that's the thing. Can you elevate past that, like, kind of, you know, meme status?
you gotta keep them coming. To be honest.
Because The Rock, for, like, you know, before he got on, when he still had hair, he was, you know, probably getting, can you smell?
Bro,
He was getting a whole lot of that in the streets, I bet you.
If I see The Rock, I'll still tell him that. Like, he'll be talking to me, it doesn't matter. For sure.
You're like, hey, Rock, what you think about this? It doesn't matter what you think.
Wu-Tang Pie, I'll be violating him. I'll use all his shit.
Cookie puss. Cookie puss.
I'm be like, yo, you see this? You can shine it up real nice. Flip it sideways. Yo, The Rock, that's the thing. I tell everybody, like, yo, don't ever tell me, oh, Dwayne Johnson. Because I'm going to look at you like you crazy. It's The Rock. He's going to be The Rock for life. No matter what role he's in, I always picture him, oh, damn, he's about to do a rock bottom. Damn, he's about to do a people's elbow. No matter what.
He definitely does incorporate the rock bottom into several movies. He's definitely rock bottomed a couple people in Fast and Furious. It's uncanny. We knew what this was.
It. Like, and I'm just upset, like, when he does these fighting scenes, why he's not slapping people.
Yes, it's the backhand to the chest, the chop to the chest.
You feel me? Like, do the rock, and then smell your hand one time and smack him.
Oh man.
You feel me? Like, he got to go back to the basics with it sometimes, bro.
Like, yeah, I need Shawn Michaels sweet chin music in the feature film.
I need the Rakishi shit in a feature film.
The stink face.
Yeah, like in a bar fight,
The stink face.
he just pulls up and does that.
I feel like I've definitely seen movies where, you know, small dude gets pinned by big dude and, like, just gets crushed against the wall or something during, like, a bar fight.
Yeah,
Definitely seen that before.
but not with his posterior. Not with the gluteus maximus.
Not in the Grillington,
Oh, okay.
but in the chest maybe.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they really had a grown ass man wearing a thong on TV. That's real.
Wasn't it like a girdle or whatever they used to call it?
It was a thong. There was a singular, you know,
You think he used to stink?
material element. No, that
What do you mean? No, he was just wrestling for 20 minutes.
I don't
And
know.
he's fat.
But he's not like regular fat. He's like Samoan.
Fat is fat, bro.
No. It's
The
not.
more mass you
Samoans-
have,
Samoans.
the easier it is for you to stink.
No,
You telling me?
I think Samoans. I've never met a fat Samoan person that stunk.
Bro, it's
I'll
not
go ahead
like
and
you
say
that
that.
close to be like,
I don't know. We could pose that question.
Bro, the thing
Hey,
about
hey,
it is-
hey, listeners! If you guys know any Samoans and they fat, can you let us know if they stink?
bro, it's not even that. If it don't matter where they from. If you fighting a fat person for 20 minutes or wrestling them, and then they put their ass in your face, it has to stink.
But I don't know. You think he on purpose did not take showers or some
It's
shit?
not even about the showers. He could be fresh out the shower before he comes into the ring. If you wrestle for 20 minutes, and you, first of all, wrestling takes mad energy, and it makes you sweat a lot.
I know.
And you wearing nylon and polyester and all these nasty ass materials, you gonna stink, dog.
But he had ventilation.
Yo. What ventilation he had? The thong?
Exactly.
What about in between?
The cheeks was they had ample access to open air.
Bro, he's running around.
He was I don't think I've ever seen Rikishi run.
Off of the ropes.
I've seen him light jog a couple
Nah,
times.
bro.
Or not you see he does the heavy jog. I've seen that a couple times. But
Nah, bro. What's going on is that he runs. You just got. I'm gonna show you some Rikishi highlights soon.
all right.
I got you.
We're gonna
show
go
you,
down that
like a
YouTube.
compilation of him running.
That YouTube wormhole.
I got you. A compilation of him running around, and then you gonna see what's up.
Fair play.
But if you really think that Rikishi didn't stink, hit me up because I would love to have this conversation with each and every.
I just don't think Samoans. I think that they're like well, it's fact that they're just genetically larger people.
It doesn't matter, bro. Big
But I
people,
think
big
that
people
their
automatically
genes don't
sweat.
allow them to stink.
Yes, it does. It doesn't. What? Just because they grow up on an island? Like, come on, bro. That doesn't determine anything because they're around pineapples and coconuts and they like dance by fire and all this. Like,
You see, now you guys bringing Bath and Body Works sense into the Hawaiian breeze. Now I'm not saying they're all supposed to smell like Hawaiian breeze. Okay, I'm just saying I don't think that they stink. But we can put that to the test.
so what? We
Calling all Samoans.
and I'm not talking about Girl Scout cookies.
That's Samoas.
What about a female Samoans?
Samoan.
Samoas.
No, it's not like Spanish where you just like conjugate. No, it's English. Samoan.
No, that's just because we said that.
So woman.
Samoa.
Samoan.
Samoa. What was the Disney movie with The Rock? Monona?
Fuck, man. I don't even know. But they were Samoan.
Yeah, but the name of the movie was
Moana.
Moana.
That's her
It's
name.
a play on a Samoa.
Or it's a traditional Tongan Samoan name.
Dog.
I don't know the difference between Tongan and Samoan.
What I'm saying is this. Why can't it be Samoa? Because
I don't know, man. I don't know enough about Samoan people to
But this
know
is the
anything.
thing. I'm gonna give you an example. Americans say, "Oh, you're Spanish," no matter your gender. But
Yeah.
Spanish people say, "Latino, Latina."
Yeah.
Same difference. Why can't we do that with Samoans? Just because
Because English-
to constrict us to this and constrain us to what they want to do.
Because there's no like that's not how conjugations for pronouns work in English.
Okay, Professor Ball.
Because there are conjugations, but I mean there are, yeah, but
Female Samoas are Samoas. Caso cerrado.
there you go.
Imagine she gets bagged in like a scandal.
Yo, for what? Yo, for having fucking reggaeton artists perform mid case.
You know the intro is her, right?
What, singing?
Yeah.
That
all,
ass?
All of that is her.
I did not know that. That's
Yeah,
hilarious. That's when you got a low budget, but that shit hits. Why not?
You know what I was thinking about this morning? This is like mad random. Walker, Texas Ranger.
Okay.
Because Chuck Norris was the one singing "In the Eyes of a Ranger."
What's good with white people just being like, well, it's just people like I wish I had the talent to just be like, oh, I'm good at this. I'm just gonna start singing, like Bradley Cooper.
I mean,
Bradley Cooper just decided he's gonna sing. It was literally just like, oh, I guess I'm singing. Grammy nominated.
I think it was more Gaga than him. to be
Oscar
honest.
nominated. Nah, he killed that shit. I'm not even
I
gonna.
haven't. You watched the movie?
Yeah,
In the movie? In the movies or in your crib?
in the movies.
I gotta watch it.
I teared up. No funny shit. Sad movie.
It's a sad. Why you told me that? I thought it was like a big jolly movie.
Well, I mean, it's been remade 3 times. So, yeah, this is the 3rd one.
I mean, I don't think. It's
Or,
gonna
sorry, I
be-
guess it's been remade twice. Whatever.
I don't think it's gonna be remade after this.
Nah, shit. This shit was,
You seen Captain Marvel?
nope.
Captain Marvel's alright.
Really? Not on my hit list. Yo, I'll wait for that to hit up Netflix or whatever.
Nah, I mean you could do that. I saw a standard definition, like, but it was
Like,
good. It was
I don't
better.
know.
I had no expectations. Like I'm the type of person I never had expectations for anything, so I didn't have any expectations.
I'm just not big on, like, I think Brie Larson's really cool. I'm just not sure that I'm really gonna. I think it's gonna be like Ant-Man. You know, Ant-Man, not a big fan of.
It's better because Nick Fury's like ingrained in the movie, so you see a lot of Samuel.
Yeah. Well,
But he doesn't say
it's
motherfucker.
Samuel L.
Samuel.
It's not Samuel. It's Samuel L. It's 2 things. There's an L at the end of Samuel, and an L for the last name.
Samuel.
What, bro? It's
Samuel.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
Let's do it slowly.
Listen, I
Sam,
understand what you're saying.
Samuel.
I choose
Come
to
on,
just
come on,
incorporate it.
bring it in.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. What are you talking about, bro? This is why we're not taking no more English classes with Don Saźon, okay? Because he's over here talking about Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Says Samuel.
Samuel Jackson. I
Says,
understand,
says
bro. I can say
Samuel L. Jackson. So it's Samuel E. L. Jackson. He is the Jackson. Samuel the Jackson.
Listen. Yo, son, listen. I have notoriously and traditionally botched words on purpose or names. Haagen-Dazs I used to for the longest Hagen days.
Higgin days?
Yeah.
You said we was at Barnes and Nobles.
I used to say Hagen days just because I even knew it was Hagen. I knew it was Haagen-Dazs, but I grew up saying Hagen days, and I was like, nah, that's what I'm gonna call it. Now I say Haagen-Dazs because a friend of mine ingrained it in me and talked so much shit.
That's how it's pronounced.
That he made it like after that. I'm like, all right, cool. It's Haagen-Dazs. Mm-hmm. But I bought certain things on purpose, like Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm pretty sure. Can I get a good time one time?
Samuel L. Jackson.
You did it again. Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
There you go.
Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson.
Your mouth don't even want to. That shit don't, like, yo, bro. Like, your voice don't want to cooperate.
Samuel Jackson. You could just crunch it up, bro. Samuel Jackson.
We've been trying to figure this out. Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
Jesus Christ. All right, on that note.
Yo, shout out Samuel Jackson. Thank y'all for listening and listening to me botch my words a bunch.
Sons asked me, I listened back to that clip you posted about, do you think beefsteak comes from big steak? Mm-hmm. And the answer is, as I stated before, I don't even said I said it with this enthusiasm, but fuck no.
Why not?
Because Spanish comes from Spain.
My man, who said that bistec was a certified Spaniard word that was used in the 1600s? No, they ain't never used to call it that.
So what did they used to call steaks?
That wasn't bistec.
Okay. Well, this has been history.
What
This has been
what
history.
research? What facts do you have to support that claim that bistec has been being said since the 1400s?
So you're saying that Dominicans invented
I never said that.
the word for steak for the entire world?
No,
In Spanish.
I never said that.
Is that what you're? So is that what you're?
said that.
So where is this? Where are you saying? Are you saying that English push this, how you say small steak?
Listen, there's no words for a small steak because when you cook it,
You
it's
get
not
that?
small.
What is that? Pequeño beefsteak?
You said big steak though.
It's the small big steak.
My man's shout out my man Julian. He said beefsteak.
Bro, Dominicans are notorious for butchering all types of words. Notorious. And it's okay, it's cool.
And the mongoose story was verified.
It's cool. By who?
Apparently, somebody who used to serve under Trujillo and was there when the Americans pulled up, and that happened.
Doubtful.
Listen, man, you could continue to hate, but
I'm not hating. What? Yo, here's the
Big
thing.
steaks.
Just because I disagree with something does not mean that I'm hating, yo. What am I hating on? Am I so upset that
The truth.
that
You're hating on the
I'm
truth.
so upset that fucking beefsteak comes from big steak. I'm that upset. I'm hating, yo. I'm tight. I am.
You
shivering.
feeling some sort of way.
I'm
'cause you brought it
shivering
up.
with anger.
You feeling some sort of way. You've been
Because that
thinking-
is the time.
You've
That
been
is
sitting on that for
that
like a
is
week
so
and a half.
dumb.
How?
It is so dumb, bro.
It is so logical.
Oh my god.
It's logical, bro.
Okay.
That's the best explanation you can have for a word being developed.
Okay. If you say so.
With that being said, go eat some bistec. Go holla at
Bistec
Samuel
pequeño.
Jackson. Yo, Samuel Jackson, go have some bistec and holla at your guadas because we about to check up out of here.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Merriam-Webster's. And,
Dictionary?
Yeah. And El Diccionario, which is the Spanish version.
You trying to throw shots? I need to read the dictionary. I see you sly ass nigga.
Holla. All right, peace.
Peace out.